in the Midwest. We've seen Ally Zero now. Zero's been working on the Cloud for it. So getting into game one on Smashville, Cloud instantly with a little bit of limit charge. Dan opting just to go straight for Flood.
Yeah, Jimmy's usually not. Jimmy's not really a Cloud that kind of sits back at least at the beginning of the match and charges. Like he's one that kind of gets a little bit of a momentum going in his favor first, and then he's occasionally, every now and then, in neutral, just going to be like, okay, I'm just going to pop charge for just a little bit.
Yeah, but starting off with that cross slash for some early percent. No tech leads to the double up air, but Dan answering back with his own back air, applying some pressure with the pokes.
And now this is the scary part. Okay, Dan makes it back down onto the stage. And these are two characters where all their momentum is based on who is in the air first. Cloud is super good at juggling, and also Mario is basically just as good, if not a little bit better. So
the main difference in their air-to-air combat is that Mario has to respect Cloud when he's coming down, but he can definitely pull larger strings. Cloud doesn't have to respect Mario. I mean, like, Nair and up air are just going to win.
Yep.
So now we see Jimmy kind of playing really patient here. I like the footsies going on. Miss-base back air. Misses the opportunity.
Oh, nice call out there on that landing, and tried to catch him there with the forward air too. A little bit of a panic side B there.
Yeah, now Dan's moving, man. He's looking for the kill right here. Oh
no, he got way too greedy with that. Okay, I appreciate the attempt, but that was just the greed coming in right there.
I liked the attempt.
He had the right idea, but just it was a little poorly executed because he was in the position to be spiked, and he had no limit, so he wasn't snapping the stage, but it just was not there.
Oof, a little late on that down smash, but good idea. Now Jimmy coming back with all this pressure, 55% already. That's huge.
And this is the air you can't let a Cloud get within reach.
Drops his shield though, and that'll be Dan's first stock on Jimmy. 76-0. That is a hefty lead. Jimmy gets to play patient right now. He has that huge advantage. But one Mario string can definitely bring this back.
Whoa!
Commits heavily to the back air. Jimmy jumps and says no.
That was such a good call out. Like that back, it seemed like it was a safe option, but Jimmy was like, here's the thing though. He was below Cloud.
Yeah.
That was the big error there, because yeah, you can be below Cloud and challenge with an aerial, but at the same time,
it's tough. You think that you would expect Jimmy to come down and try to like back air shield or something. So Dan's like, I'll poke him with back air, and then nope. So Dan gonna get the run back. I wonder if maybe a little salt induced.
Yeah, that was some good awareness on Jimmy's part.
But Dan coming out a lot stronger for this early stock here. 61% already. Make that 66 with the trade.
Yeah, this is the kind of player that Dan is. If he gets done like that, then he comes into game 2 on fire. So
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Dan kind of throw the spike right back. Wow, that up air actually beating out the up smash. Good air dodge to land, and now we're back in a neutral situation, but
that's going to be a confirm. That's dead.
Reverse hit of Nair into limit crotchless, and Dan is not looking happy over there.
Yeah, no, you can kind of tell in his place.
Never mind, Dan said.
All right, the equalizer coming out.
So slight 3% here for Jimmy. Not what he wanted though to start it off. And don't forget, this is winners final, so we are in a best of 5 situation, as shown by the little 3 score ticks at the top.
Yeah, so even though Dan did lose game 1, he's got time to basically bring it into a position where he can get into the lead.
Yeah, and it's tough. Jimmy's Cloud plays so differently from the Cloud that Dan is probably used to playing in Ned. So Jimmy's definitely a Cloud that's willing to play without limit, and Ned, on the other hand, is as soon as he gets limit, that's when he ramps up his gameplay. Now.
Yeah, it's this aggressive style on both ends that's just kind of giving Dan a little bit of trouble.
Taxi platform going to come in clutch there, giving Dan the opportunity to get back to stage. He was off stage for a little bit there, but getting sent back onto the other side, and now he's got to wait it out.
Very smart, just holding shield up on that platform. Oh, air dodges right through the side B. That was really clutch.
Dan's life is flashing before his eyes right now. That is not good. There it
is.
is.
In the 2-frame.
Yeah, Mario's Fireball does
sealing it out.
Mario's Fireball does reach through the stage there.
And Cloud's recovery without limit. Easiest edge guard in the world. So Dan.
Duck Hunt is gone. Duck Hunt is forever gone. Get that out of here. I never want to see that dog pop up with his stupid face again as he creates some dumb combo that shouldn't have killed at 30. Duck Hunt is dead.
Oh,
Dead
man.
forever.
Jimmy kind of looks a little defeated. He's like, man, I can't go to Duck Hunt anymore.
Deal with
man.
it. All like 4 characters that actually like that stage. All right. But Jimmy's counter pick going to be at a Battlefield game. 1-1 right now.
Yeah, 1-1. And Jimmy, I mean, he's not necessarily playing too far from behind. He has a little bit, like the momentum for both these players are pretty much even going into this game.
Yeah, it hasn't seemed too much like the players' momentum has been a thing. It's been a lot of neutral back and forth. A lot of good reads on both ends. But now Jimmy going to get that jab combo into an offstage opportunity here. Downer going to let Dan roll up, though. High commitment early on.
Oh, the wall jump, I think that... Oh, okay, making it back to the ledge, though. I don't know, that wall jump, that was really scary because he was in danger of getting flooded and caped.
Half the time, wall jumps just look like an accident to me. It's like, you didn't... I don't know if you meant to do that. But
yeah.
Sometimes it's cute when it happens.
All right, now Dan showing some pretty strong dominance. Tries for the 2-frame on the recovery, but not going to happen. Another back throw. Still doesn't have limit fully charged.
And you're dead.
That's going to be it.
Not a whole lot you can do there. That's the biggest benefit that Mario has in this matchup. Like, he gets so spaced out with the sword, but, you know, Flood can just kind of bring it back so quickly.
This string on the second stock.
Yeah.
He basically brought him into close to lapping percent.
He lapped him at some point, and then the upper said, maybe not.
And just continuing the pressure on the platforms. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, he's safe.
Yeah, he had the limit. All he had to do was wait for the reverse controls to stop.
And another throw off stage.
Dan has just been controlling Battlefield. He's like, this is my hometown, you get out.
It's really hard when you get a character that just has the capability to control so much space on Battlefield, and that it's just getting big on him. Ooh,
the big taunt. All right, I like it.
Big. Okay, Dan, starting to feel it.
It was an accident.
And nah, I don't think it was. Nah, man. You don't just get big like that on accident.
All right. Dan up 2-1 in a super convincing Game 3 right there.
Now that's basically the Dan special. If he starts feeling himself, that's when he just starts taking complete control of the game.
Yeah, huge momentum. And now we're going back to Smashville right now. DSR is on, or modified DSR, which is now called the Stage Clause.
Okay, so Sage Clause, I actually have not read the updated version of it. So it was, so you can't,
We'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the fact that Jimmy just threw out 69% unanswered.
Yeah, and we're just going to talk about how Jimmy's starting to pop off right now, but it looks like Dan's going to respond with a little string of his own, gets the regrab.
Whoever has taken the first early string has won the game so far. Jimmy, game 1 started off really strong. Dan, game 2 and 3 started off super strong. Now Jimmy's starting off really strong game 4. Let's see if he can keep this momentum up into this first stock.
So far, he's doing a pretty good job of kind of keeping right outside of any sort of punishable range for Mario. And he's doing a good job of now challenging Dan air to air. Landing with an air, getting punished for it with that grab.
Yeah, crossed him up when he shouldn't have. And there, misses the cross up, gets grabbed for it again. Dan's not converting too heavily right now, though.
Yeah,
forward throw to get him off.
Jimmy's finding his way out of these strings rather well. His DI, he's mixing it up in kind of a way that I feel like it's messing up Dan's strings. So landing up with the cross-up nair.
You saw that up smash coming out, too. That nair was...
That was really brave.
Super clutch.
Oh, the wall jump!
Dan shook his head.
Got him.
I don't think that was...
That wall jump got... I think you're right. Half the time it is an accident because that did not look like what Dan wanted.
No, that one looks... That one looks suspect.
It looks sus.
Super suspect. Yeah. Good dare to get down from the Smashville platform. And now this is where Cloud just can camp the center of the stage. Take the damage where he can get it. That's a fresh 18% right there.
Yeah, that's one thing that Jimmy is super good at, especially late game. He is really good at hanging back and just getting these side Bs to connect fully.
Because Mario's going to have to commit pretty hard to get his kill option here. So,
oh, Blade Beam, that's going to be a back throw.
I think he wanted the...
I think he wanted the side B again.
Yeah, he wanted the side B the other way. And he's going to die for it. I mean, that accidental Blade Beam kind of just led to that whole situation.
That was just a quick, just get the trash out of here as fast as you can. Like, no, mom's coming home. I got to get rid of this. Oh,
Great
neutral air. good tech to stay alive.
And that's so scary when you go off stage against Mario, like, and he's right there, because, you know, one strong coin hit and you're up against the bottom of the stage having to tech.
But Dan can bring this back right with
Huge
the string. Regrab. He's not done yet.
75, and we have an even
Just
game.
like that, it's back to even.
Cloud's going to get limit one way or another, and that string gave it to him.
All right, gets back to the ledge. Nice coverage with the down air. Ooh, tried for
That-
it, but just barely got out of it.
Yeah, that actually almost hit. That would have actually been sweet. I haven't seen that really from Clouds.
That was really smart, too, because he had the read and everything. Dan just fell just out of range for that side B to connect.
And you see,
Oh, he sniped it with the fireball.
almost
He
a good
had
jump.
it. Jimmy's just kind of trying to hang back right now. He does have the percent lead, so he doesn't have to commit to a whole lot, but he's got to be careful because he is at up smash percent. Back throw in a very scary situation. Nice
Good.
down air
Yeah, good
covering
down
his
air.
landing.
that was super high committal too, because if Dan had just like gone back to stage, he was going to land the flag.
Now Dan's got to be very careful with what he commits with, and just the up B raw.
That was a really fast pull on the trigger too.
Yeah, I mean,
The second Dan got, that was in his mind. That was like
I'm
the
fairly
second.
certain that was just reactionary. He's like, okay, no, he's coming towards me. You know what? Let's just try it.
That was one of those reactions that you have built in your head that like, you're like, all right, the second he gets next to me, I'm gonna up B. But what I like that Dan has been doing this whole set too is every time Jimmy has been jumping, especially double jumping, Dan is either rolling or dashing and trying to get directly under him, just forcing Cloud to miss space with the aerial. And now we're gonna finish the set out on Smashville. So these guys must just be gentlemaning back.
Yeah.
No, not a surprise.
I mean, you know, if you're feeling it on the stage, I mean, just why switch? It's been working, so all right, just kind of feeling each other out right there, kind of getting around both of their landing options. Nice down air, tries for a follow-up, but Dan is ready with a landing option. Oof. Okay.
This is the first game, too, that's gone that hasn't had one player kind of just come out with a 60% string unanswered.
Yeah, this is both dead set even right out the gate.
Fitting for a Game 5 here in Winners Finals at Ignition number 71. That wall
Again?
jump, I think, was
okay,
intentional.
yeah, that kind of wall jump, that's actually really smart, especially like to cover Cloud's recovery. That actually kept his limit.
Yeah, that was a super smart wall
Without
jump.
that wall jump, he would have had to burn it. It burns it right there with no avail, and ooh, tries for the...
They both took the same idea, and Dan's
They both had
just
the same
slight
idea.
reel back from forward smash puts him in the lead with 120%. So he is in kill percent, but no limit on Cloud is a pretty good place to be.
Yeah, now Jimmy's kind of got to assess just what he needs to do. Maybe he needs to hang back a little bit more. Because Dan right now, he's dictating the pace of this match. And this string doesn't go for a regrab, instead tries for a dash attack. Back throw from Cloud, he's going to get his limit. And Jimmy's just trying to keep the ledge under his control, but Dan is doing a good job of just getting around it.
That was a bad rollback. Dan, like, he had no space to go anywhere, and Dan was easily could run up and grab him.
Yeah, Jimmy kind of just spacing out his back airs, doesn't want to commit to something too unsafe, so he's kind of resorting to just the safe and standard stuff, but that nice punish there.
Yeah, the up B is huge in this matchup. Every time Mario touches your shield unsafely with an aerial, you can just up B him and kill him for it. So Jimmy's got a lot of ground to cover, but Dan is playing really strong right now, so it's going to be an uphill battle.
And that's one thing I'm noticing is Dan is starting to catch Jimmy's missed auto cancels, so if
Dan is also pressuring the Smashville platform incredibly. Jimmy basically was stuck on it all the way from the right to the left side.
and that's really a situation that you don't want to be in on that platform, but he's starting to get it going a little bit more. Tries for the offstage read. No! Gets the up B. Oh, no.
A weird side B early committal into a Mario up B stage
He had
spike.
the right idea, but like...
Mario was so far off stage still, though. Like, he would have had to recover high for that to even be an option.
Oh, man. That was a really good set, though. Jimmy...
Yeah, great set coming out. Both players. Jimmy had all that momentum coming off. I mean, he landed about 6 hits in a row unanswered.
There was just
had
like a
Dan
couple
off
of-
stage, and I think he just got antsy.
Yeah, yeah, that's... And it... I mean, not to blame him. Like, it's not... Like, it's not easy when you're, like, feeling it that hard.
Oh, it's
And just like, no, I need to get this now. I need to get this now. Come on, we're just going to go there. We're just going to get there. It's like, what about not being safe?
Sometimes
that's dumb. That's stupid. Let's just try to win this match as fast as possible.
sometimes you're just on a roll and you're like, there's no way this won't work.
It'll be
and you
fine.
just throw it out and you die for it.
It'll be
like,
fine.
Oh, okay, there's a way.
Everything is fine. I am calm and relaxed, which is appropriate for the situation because everything is fine. And then you get,